Alright, what is up, y'all? It's Raging Dusty here, and I'm finally making a long-form video. Finally. I know it's been a while, I'm sorry about that. But today, we're going to be talking about, in a two-part series. First part is up. Why foldables are better than slab phones. The second part's going to be why slab phones are better than foldables. So, the first obvious thing is, and you females are going to love this, if you got small pockets and you just want a normal size phone when it's unfolded, like this, you just want to be able to easily pocket it or throw it in your bag. It folds up like that. Easily fits in your pocket. And I will say this is, in my opinion, the most comfortable phone to have in my pocket. Just because of the way it is when it's in my pocket. It's just a little square. It's just a square. And that's the best part about this style of foldable right here. It's just compact. You can unfold it. Now it's a regular phone. Boom. Just a regular phone. And yeah. Best part about that. Second part about having a foldable that I really prefer over a slab phone is just the fact that you have multiple different options. You got your flip style foldable, which is just a normal phone. You got your fold style foldable, which turns into a little iPad, a little tiny tablet. And now there's even trifolds. I don't have a trifold because I'm not spending $3,000 on that. I just don't have the money for that right now. And yeah. But the multiple form factors of foldables is one of the best parts about it. The third thing with foldables is they're just not boring. The best part, I can use it like a tablet. Now, if I really want to be boring, I can use it like a normal phone. A bit more narrow than a normal phone. A normal phone for scale is this right here. This is just a little more narrow. But, yeah. Folds, they're just not boring. I love the fact that you can just have a fun time playing with the foldable. Another thing that I really like about foldables is when you're using the flip style foldable and you're on a phone call and someone's being really disrespectful to you, you can just be like, all right, bro, garbage. I hate you. Screw you. Bye. That's the best part. Just slam it shut. I love doing that on phone calls, by the way. It's the best thing about the flip. I will say this, though. The flip is not my primary. But that'll be coming up in a different video. That's going to come up in the video of why slab phones are better than foldables. Next thing that I really like about the fold is when I go to watch a video. When I go to watch a video, I really like the fact that I can just go onto my tablet right here when it's unfolded. Go to my channel as an example. I can just go to videos like this one right here. And I can view my comments. I can view my comments. Well, this video is not a good demonstration. That's a really old video. I can view my comments. As the Z Fold has an issue. Okay, there we go. You can view my comments. In this case, this video doesn't have any comments. But you can view comments. And stuff like that. I'll go to another video, for example. Review comments while watching the video. I can reply to comments as well. Just click comment. The keyboard pops up, and I can still watch my video. I love that about the Z Folds. I love that. I'm sure it's the same way on other foldables. I don't have any other foldables that are fold style. The only other fold that I have that's fold style is a Fold 3, and the Fold 3 is broken. But I could go over the cons. I'm not going to go over any cons in this video. It just makes no sense when it comes to that. The next thing I really like about foldables is that when I go into the camera, I want to take a selfie of myself, I can just turn this mode on right here. And now you can take a selfie of yourself. You can flip the phone around. And now I can just do this. You have all your camera controls. And yeah. Also, don't mind my desk. My desk is dirty at this moment. I still got to clean it off. And yeah. I love the fact that I could just do this. When it comes to just taking selfies. And bam. And then just like that. Now I've got a selfie of myself here that I could view on the cover, on the main display. It's so awesome. Another thing that I really do like about the folds, now this is more useful on the Z Flip 7 compared to the Z Fold 7, because the Z Fold 7's hinge doesn't really like to stay in position as well as the Flip 7's. But I can go onto YouTube, and I can click on this video right here as an example. And now we got this mode called Flex Mode. You got your controls at the bottom right here. You see your video up here, and I can just watch like this. With it on, assuming that it's on the table. Just like that. I love this feature. I use it all the time at work when I'm on my lunch break, if I'm watching videos, where I just set it on the table and I just have it open like this. And I can view my video, whatever I'm watching, whether it's my show that I'm watching at the time, whatever that show may be. I just love that I can do that with the foldables, especially on the Z Flip, because the Z Flip, the hinge actually stays in place a lot better. And yeah, I really do like that. Another thing that I do really like about foldables, this one mostly really only applies to the Z Fold. If the folding display breaks, it kind of applies to the Flip too, but you don't get as much functionality. If the folding display breaks, you still have the cover display you can use. You can still use it like a normal phone. You don't have to go out and buy a whole new phone if your folding display breaks. As you could just use it like a normal phone. It's a bit boring if that happens, but yeah, that's one thing that I do really like there. And the last thing that I really like about the foldables, and this really only applies to newer foldables, they're no longer really compromising on camera. Go look at the Oppo Find N6 or the Vivo foldables, especially the Vivo foldables. You go look at those ones, and those have fantastic cameras. The Pixel Fold's another good one too. Like, they have great cameras. I could show you some shots that I've taken on this phone right here. Look at this right here. This nice, beautiful photo of Quill. and cedar. Captures her detail great. The main camera is fantastic on this phone. It's foldable. I really do like it. I can also... Here's another good one of some more puppies. I have a lot of dogs. They're not really compromising too much on camera anymore. The only camera that I would say is bad is the zoom camera. The zoom camera is not that great on this phone. However, so you get like the Vivo where you could do 100 times zoom and all that. That's a different story. Like, they're not compromising on camera anymore. You're still getting the full-blown slab phone camera experience using a foldable now. Whereas when I was using the Z Fold 3 alongside my S21 Ultra at the time, back in 2021, that was a different story. The S21 Ultra had a way better camera. It was blowing the Z Fold 3's camera out of the water, because back then it was just a triple 12 megapixel setup, whereas the S21 Ultra had that 108 megapixel camera. That phone was just blowing that phone out of the water. And not to mention, the S21 Ultra has 100 times zoom, whereas I think the Fold 3 capped at 10 times zoom at the time, I think. I don't remember. It might have been 30. But the cameras on the Fold 3 were pretty awful. And yeah, those are the things that I really like about the Z Folds. I guess I will say one thing that you are still compromising on getting a foldable is the battery life is still not on par with slab phones. But it is what it is. And it's a compromise that us foldable enthusiasts are willing to take. The only thing is that, like, the Z Flip, as an example, doesn't compromise on battery life. So yeah, that's everything that I really prefer about the foldables. I plan on, in the near future, making a video on why slab phones are better than foldables. And that one is going to feature the S26 Ultra, as that phone is on the way right now. There's a hint of some content coming up, especially for the shorts content. You guys will see some content about the S26 Ultra coming up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, drop a like, and if you guys enjoy my content, hit the subscribe button down below. So yeah, peace out.